The word no is a complete sentence. Then why is it the hardest word to say? Picture this. Your phone battery is at 10% and everyone keeps asking you for your charger. And you hand it out again and again until your own phone shuts down. That's exactly what happens when you keep saying yes to everyone but yourself. Eventually, you're drained, burnt out, and the worst part, nobody even notices it because everyone is so used to you saying yes all the time. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Today, we're talking about the art of saying no without feeling selfish, guilty, or like you're letting everyone else down. Think about it. As kids, when you said no to your parents, what happened? You got scolded. When you said no to your teacher, you were labeled as disobedient. When you said no to your friends, you risked being left out. So your brain quietly made a rule. Saying yes keeps me safe. Saying no creates conflict. But here's the paradox. Every yes you say to something that you don't want, you're saying a no to yourself. When you can't say no, it seems harmless at first. But here's the hidden price tag. Your energy gets scattered, resentment quietly builds up, and you stop trusting yourself because you're actually breaking your own limits. And the truth? The people you're trying to please don't even get the best version of you. They get the tired, half-present version. It's like being on a plane when the oxygen mask drops. They always tell you to put yours on first. Because if you run out of air, you can't help anyone else. Here's a situation many of us have been in. A friend invites you out on a weekday. You know you have work the next morning. And the next day, you wake up grumpy, groggy, and sleep deprived. But that's the price of a yes when you really should have said a no. So how do we develop this skill? The starting point is to change how we think about saying no. Saying no doesn't mean that you're selfish. It means that you're honest. Would you rather have a friend who always says yes but secretly resents you? Or someone who says no sometimes but means it with love? No is not rejection, it is redirection. When you say no to what drains you, you create space for what lights you up. Here's a metaphor. Imagine your calendar as a closet. It is stuffed with clothes you don't even like. You'll never have room for outfits you actually enjoy wearing. Saying no is like decluttering your closet. Suddenly space opens up for what really fits you. It's one thing to know that you should be saying no, and another thing to actually do it without sounding dismissive. That's where most of us trip up. Like when your neighbor spots you in your pajamas and invites you over for tea, and you're standing there, hair messy, brain fried, and all you want to do is lie on your couch. You know if you're going to say a flat no, it's not going to go down well. Most of us get stuck here. Either we say yes to avoid conflict, or blurt out a harsh no. There's actually a middle ground, a clear and kind no, while keeping the relationship strong. That's why I like this simple tool: appreciate, decline, and redirect. Imagine your cousin asks you to host the next family get-together. You're already stretched thin. Rather than saying, no, I can't, you could say, I love that you thought of me. I can't this time, but maybe I could bring some dessert or help you set up. And the same approach works with work and with friends. A kind, clear no lands much better than saying a harsh no or over-explaining yourself. Think of it like closing a door gently instead of slamming it shut. The message is the same. I'm not available. But the delivery makes all the difference. So where do we start? If saying no feels terrifying to you, don't start with your boss or your mother-in-law. Start small. Say no to that extra cookie when you're full. Say no to joining a random WhatsApp group. Say no to autoplay on Netflix when what you really need is sleep. These micro no's train your brain that boundaries are okay. They're safe. It's like building a muscle. You're not going to go to the gym and start with 100 kgs on the first day, are you? Here's something counterintuitive. Boundaries don't push people away. They bring the right people closer. Imagine driving in a city with no traffic signals or lanes. Total chaos, right? Boundaries are those signals. They don't stop the journey. They actually make sure that everyone moves smoothly and safely. The people who love you will respect your no. And those who don't, that says more about them than about you. And honestly, people feel safer around someone who is clear. Nobody likes walking on eggshells around someone who says yes, but secretly resents it. When you start practicing this, guilt will almost always show up. And that's not a sign that you're doing something wrong. It's proof that you're breaking old patterns. Think about braces. At first they hurt, feel awkward, but that discomfort is actually your teeth moving into alignment. Psychologists say that guilt works the same way. It isn't a red flag, it's a green light. Proof that your boundaries are getting stronger. And here's the beautiful part. Every time you say a healthy no, you're also teaching yourself the most powerful truth of all. I matter too. So the next time you're about to say yes out of guilt, pause, take a breath, and try saying no. Kindly, firmly, and honestly. You'll be surprised at how much lighter, freer, and stronger you feel. If this gave you even a little courage to start saying no, then do drop in a big yes in the comments. And if you want more tools like this, do subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.